Hello and welcome back to Sleepy Time Fairy Tales, children's bedtime stories, and meditation designed to make bedtime a dream. The night is cool and quiet, wrapped in a blanket of gentle, persistent rain. You find yourself walking down a narrow lane where the cobblestones are slick and dark, reflecting the soft glow of a distant street lamp like scattered jewels. The only sound is the rhythmic pat-pat-pat of the raindrops on the rooftops and your own soft footsteps. Ahead, a single window cuts through the deep blue of the night, a square of pure, buttery, golden warmth. As you draw closer, you see the source of the light is a small shop. The sign above, though faded, reads the rolling pin. You reach for the heavy, cool brass handle on the dark oak door. Before you even turn it, you can feel a gentle warmth radiating through the wood, and the faintest, most wonderful scent begins to reach you, the smell of something sweet and warm and safe. The door opens with a soft click and a gentle whoosh of warm air. The change is immediate. The chill of the rain is replaced by a deep, comforting warmth that soaks into your clothes and skin. The room is lit by the firelight of a huge brick oven. It's a place of peaceful work, of flour-dusted surfaces, and the quiet hum of the glowing embers. From the far side of a long wooden table, the baker Elara looks up. She doesn't seem surprised to see you. She simply offers a small, peaceful smile, a silent invitation to join her in the quiet ritual of the midnight bake. She gestures to a clean linen apron hanging from a peg on the wall, and you feel entirely welcome, entirely at ease. The work begins not with a noise, but with a whisper. Elara hefts a heavy sack of flour onto the table with a soft thump. As she unties the top, a little cloud of white dust billows into the air, dancing for a moment in the warm light from the oven before settling like fresh snow on the dark wood of the workbench. Beside the flour, the other ingredients are laid out in a simple, beautiful order: a glass jar of sugar that sparkles like crystals, a small bowl of yeast, smelling faintly sweet and earthy, a cool pitcher of milk, and a block of pale, creamy butter. Each one is a simple promise of the comfort to come. There is no rush here. Into a large, earthenware bowl, the ingredients are added one by one. You listen to the soft hiss of the yeast meeting the warm milk, the gentle scrape of the wooden spoon against the side of the bowl as everything is slowly, patiently combined. It is a quiet, meditative sound, a lullaby of creation. The mixture is turned out onto the floured surface. Now comes the most peaceful work of all. Elara begins to knead the dough with a slow, practiced rhythm. A gentle push with the heel of her hand, a soft fold, and a quarter turn. Push, fold, turn. The motion is steady and constant, like a slow, sleeping breath. You pause for a moment and look towards the window. The rain continues its gentle tapping against the glass, a soothing percussion to the quiet work inside. The world outside seems distant, a blurry watercolor of cool colors. Inside this room, you are completely safe, completely warm, cocooned in light and the promise of fresh bread. You turn back to the table. Under the baker's patient hands, the shaggy mixture has transformed. It is now a single, smooth, living thing, a pale, soft ball of dough that yields and springs back with a gentle life of its own. The rhythmic kneading continues, a steady heartbeat in the quiet room. Satisfied, Elara lifts the ball of dough and places it into a clean bowl. She covers it gently with a soft linen cloth, tucking it in like a child for a nap. Now, she whispers, it must rest. It must be allowed the quiet and the warmth it needs to grow, to breathe, to become what it is meant to be. While the dew rests, Elara pours 2 cups of steaming chamomile tea. The fragrant steam rises in the warm air, carrying a scent of honey and quiet meadows. You hold the heavy mug in both hands, feeling its warmth seep into your palms. The only sounds are the crackle of the fire and the gentle sip of tea. After a time, Elara returns to the bowl. She lifts the cloth, and you see that the dough has magically, silently, doubled in size. It has risen into a soft, puffy dome that fills the bowl, full of air and life. A quiet miracle has taken place in the warm, sleeping bakery. With a gentle hand, Elara presses the air from the dough and turns it out again. She divides it into small, equal pieces. One by one, she rolls them between her palms, creating perfect little spheres. The repetitive, gentle motion of her hands is mesmerizing. Another quiet rhythm to soothe the busy mind. The small rolls are arranged on a heavy baking tray. For a final touch, Elara takes a soft brush and dips it into a little pot of melted butter. She gently paints the top of each roll, leaving behind a glossy, golden sheen that promises a crisp, delicious crust. The air now smells of warm butter and cinnamon. The moment has come. Elara opens the heavy iron door of the oven, and a wave of deep, dry heat washes over the room. The embers inside glow like a sleeping dragon. She carefully slides the tray into the intense heat, and then closes the door with a solid, satisfying clank. The baking has begun. There is nothing left to do now but wait. You settle into a comfortable wooden chair, its back warmed by the oven's glow. You watch the firelight dance and flicker through the small cracks in the oven door. The rain still whispers against the window. The world is reduced to this single, warm, peaceful room. And then, the most wonderful scent of all begins to fill the air. It is the smell of baking bread. It's a scent of warmth, of sweetness, of home. It's a scent that speaks of care, and patience, and simple goodness. You breathe it in deeply, and feel every muscle in your body relax. With a soft scrape, Elara opens the oven door. The scent intensifies, and she pulls out the tray. The rolls are transformed. They are no longer pale dough, but beautiful, puffy creations of a deep, golden brown. She slides them onto a wire rack, and they make a faint, crackling sound as they begin to cool. The work is done. The midnight bakery is filled with warmth and the comforting smell of fresh bread. The rain outside is a distant lullaby. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to worry about. Here, in this safe and peaceful place, you can finally allow your eyes to grow heavy and let yourself drift into a deep and peaceful sleep. Rest now. Thanks for your listening and have a sweet dream. Subscribe for more stories telling